The live action roleplay pastor, otherwise known as Chiron Last, has put this video out here. Now I'm going to get into this and I'm going to body Pastor Daniel once again and show you just how deceptive and desperate this guy is. Not only for attention, but he is now realising that the false narrative that he's tried to build against me for over a year has not only fallen on deaf ears, but people can see right through this guy and what he does. I broke his spell with that playlist. He's lost his mind going against me. And it's obvious. You can hear it in his voice. You can hear it with the connections that he's making that aren't there. This guy is nuts. And I'm going to press play now and address some of what he has to say. Now, if you go through the first part of the video, it's just more nonsense that I've already debunked over and over again. He puts up multiple photos of me, tries to say I'm a clone. He says just all nonsense coming out of his mouth. But he's already been bodied there. So now we'll get on to this next part. He's presented some new information. Finally.
To that, Aaron, in your show. But I want to show you why I asked this, Aaron, right here. Right here, Aaron.
You made this video about them, but in the video you didn't say anything about them. You attacked NANGNAM and myself.
That confused you, didn't it, Dan? All right, that's exactly what it was meant to do.
Calling me a fake pastor, but forget about all that.
Yeah, and you are a fake pastor.
You personally know people that think highly of Drew.
That's right, I do.
How do you know these people, Aaron?
What business is it of yours? Right, you're a mentally ill fruitcake LARPing as a pastor that's trying to gather information to link it to your delusions.
The pizza party puppet crew people that all pretend to beef with one another.
I'm not pretending to beef with anyone.
The sanity machine puppet people.
He's making more connections there that don't exist. Right, he's accusing the sanity machine of being a pedophile because he can be seen in photos with hand puppets. Right, the guy's an artist. So it wouldn't be too far-fetched to come to the conclusion that the reason he's put all those posts up on Instagram is to express his artistic side. There's nothing nefarious about any of that. Right? So it's just more delusions that you've come up with in your own mind with no context of your own to back up what you're saying.
Pizza party people. Here again, Aaron, I want to ask you about this. Here's this Drew again.
Listen to his voice and the way he speaks. That's why I say this guy is nuts.
And here's another person front and center.
Doing the satanic child rapist hand pyramid.
Right, now what's that got to do with me or anyone on this panel? And I'm going to show you now that this guy is completely full of shit. Right, now, Drew has a live stream that he does. I don't know how regular it is. I think it's maybe once a week, where basically anyone can turn up on his show. You've been invited onto the show and you've refused to go on because, as you're about to see, this pastor can't back up anything that he's got to say. Right now, he's going to claim that this is some guy connected to Drew or myself or anyone else that he wants to falsely attach to his delusional narrative. All right, now, I'm going to show you who this guy is. If you come up to the Get Chalked Up CBO Monday Nitro Mayhem live stream, it's the most recent live stream on the page, you'll see that this guy is just some religious whack job that's turned up on the stream. Right, when you host live streams like this and you invite anyone that wants to come up and speak, well then, look, you're going to get all sorts of nut jobs. People that behave strikingly similar to the live action role play pastor. Now, this guy comes on down here in the bottom right hand corner and starts talking all sorts of nonsense, basically, and just about the whole panel rips into him. Right, but Pastor Daniel leaves that out of his narrative. Like I've said on many occasions, that's what this guy does. He posts up photos or clips, parts of videos, and then ties it to his own delusional, dishonest narrative that never gives you the full story behind what he's showing you. Right now, the only people he can fool with videos like this are the game bots. And you're lucky that you've got someone like me that can go in and dismantle characters like Pastor Daniel and show you the real truth behind the bullshit that he's attempting to attach to other people in terms of false narratives and slandering their name.
Here. Aaron, how do you know people over there, Aaron? And why do you try to get their attention with the titles? But the video wasn't about them, Aaron. And I do believe.
Like I said, it's confused you, hasn't it, Dan? It's confused that simpleton mind of yours.
You changed the title in that and deleted that message, Aaron. But I'm real quick on the draw, and I got it, Aaron.
Here's this guy again.
Yeah, here's this guy again. The fruitcake that no one on this panel knows. It's turned up trying to push his own delusional religious narrative on the show and has basically just been laughed off stage.
And we'll keep going here, Aaron. So I said I'm just going to ask you who these people are. He keeps doing it here, front and center, see it?
The satanic child rapist hand pyramid.
But this isn't on your channel, Aaron. But on your channel, you said you knew personally people that know these people. And here it is. Who do you all know?
All right, look, I'm gonna let you in on the secret. Yeah, Dan, I'll just bring his photo up. All right, it's this guy here in the middle. Cecil. All right, Cecil is the hidden hand of it all. All right, he's pulling the strings behind the scenes. He's our link to one another. All right, now you know.
You all know here. Aaron.
The babe in the woods routine isn't gonna work, Drew.
Here he is again. He just keeps doing it the whole time.
making sure everyone sees it. But look, I have thousands of pictures and videos on my channel of people doing this.
Right, now here he goes with, this is his tactic that I've exposed many times, right, to show the viewer just how dishonest he is. So he pulls up this guy here. Just that's buffering. But anyway, he pulls up the guy I've just shown. That was a whack job. It's turned up on the live stream. Leaves out the context behind why that guy was on the live stream and what happened to him. And then he reverts to celebrities and shows, or public figures, and shows the symbolisms that they put up on camera and then tries to link the two together. Like I said, the guy is nuts. And this is why I say he's a live action role play pastor, other than the fact that he's Chiron last, but because if he's gone and pulled that image from that live stream, well, then he would know what's happened to that guy on that live stream. He would know that no one on the stream was buying what he was selling. Yet, he hasn't told his viewer that. Instead, he's attempting to do what you're about to see him do here right now.
Are in the church doing the child rapist hand pyramid. This is my channel. I put these videos years ago. Infinite every day I could do this. Here's more videos. The same thing? Yep. This is a church pastor.
He's just doing the same thing over and over
child
again.
Rapist thing, the same thing that they're doing on Drew's Get Chalked Up. Yep. The same stuff. Who is this here? Doing the same thing. Oh, it's Ellen. Her eyes glow, Aaron, just like yours. And her teeth glow just like yours, Aaron. Humans' eyes don't glow, Aaron.
This guy's a moron. I've got blue eyes and white teeth. I take very good care of my teeth. I haven't been to the dentist since I was in probably kindergarten or prep. So I would have been about 5 years of age. I've got blue eyes. You've got dog shit brown eyes. Not only that, but you've got non-human eyes. So let's not get it twisted here, Dan. No one's buying your clone narrative, trying to tell people that I've got 4 different clones, or no one's buying the narrative that you're trying to push that I'm a female, pretending to be a male. You're a complete joke.
Here's infinite more people doing the same thing. The child rapist hand pyramid is a devil dude chick. All backwards, Aaron. But that's the question I have for you, Aaron. Here's another person doing the same thing.
See what he does? He just repeats it over and over again, and he knows that his viewers are predominantly dumb as a post, and they don't have time or the motivation to go in and show you the truth behind the connections that he tries to make. So he always pulls up someone he wants to target. Then he tries to connect them with celebrities. And you go through the videos that I've done on him. He just does it over and over again. He's not fooling anyone. He's not fooling anyone that's seen any of my videos.
Thing, Aaron. Drew.
Listen to his voice and the way that he just spoke then. I'll say it again. He's clearly lost it.
But here it is, Aaron. Calling us props. You're the prop, Aaron. Attacking Nung Nung and myself here.
Now, notice how he states once again that I'm attacking Nung Nung. Completely leaves out the fact that Nung Nung has been running a mouth about me non-stop with this guy for over a year now. Now, I've bodied Nung Nung. It was an especially bad day for the trolls today. That's why Seek Days has just put out a post apologising to me. And he's getting off YouTube. All right, I've retired yet another troll. I don't know what the count's sitting at now, but it would be getting close to double figures. All right. Morons like this guy that have attempted to lie and slander about me. I've exposed them. They've packed their bags and disappeared. Now, this guy, he's not going to get offline. He's just going to keep pushing his narrative. But over the last week or two of me bodying these agents up on YouTube, it's been very damaging to Pastor Daniel, more so than anyone else. That's why you see the desperate tactics he's trying to employ here.
But this is what I want you to focus on. How do you personally know people over?
I told you. All right, Cecil. Cecil is the hidden hand behind all of it.
There, Aaron. And why are you guys doing fake beef stuff, Aaron? And why do you send filthy stuff like this, Aaron?
All right, now he's put up this message here. Now, I've already exposed that this Rusty character doesn't exist. He was a creation of the trolls that they used to try to attach to my name. Have a look on my Aaron Haywood 4.0 channel. What I've wrote here holds no weight at all because Rusty doesn't have a wife. Rusty doesn't have a missus. Rusty doesn't exist. Right, so stop lying to your viewers because it's getting really embarrassing for you.
And I'm not even going to show this whole message, Aaron.
Yeah, that's right. You won't show the whole message, and even if you did, you're going to do what you do every time you try and build a case against someone. You're going to show one image or one message and then leave out the context behind all of it. You've been sussed out, Dan, as an absolute fraud.
We'll get into all of this in your show.
Yeah, can't wait.
Pay no mind to the beeps that you hear going in the background, Aaron.
Didn't even notice them.
Again, back to where we started, you calling me a liar, saying I couldn't show any of...
That's right. I have called you a liar, and I'm proving it here. Like I said, this guy has lost the plot. And once again, he's trying to make connections that don't exist. Now, what you see there is 4 large pizzas and 4 sides. A common occurrence in thousands of Australian households each day. And at no stage would anyone try and make the connection that you've made. So I can't wait until you send these videos through to the authorities. I welcome it. Because like I said, I would almost bet a month's wages that you will have a mental health assessment team turn up at your door because you're clearly not well. And it's actually quite sad watching the downward spiral that has taken place in your mind recently? Instead of just saying, like, I can't compete with Aaron, he's too intelligent, he's too switched on, he's bodied me too many times, and I should just move on and continue trying to deceive the game bots. But no, you've kept going, and that's why you've been turned into a complete laughing stock up here on YouTube.